What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Three Wide Podcast. And you know who I'm joined with today. He needs no introduction. The big man.
The Ferrari, man.
What's going on, bro? How you been?
I'm alright, mate. How you going?
Pretty good, pretty good. Well, it's a pretty big day in Formula One, mainly in regards to last night's news for us, because again, we're on East Coast time. It's been announced that Audi will be entering Formula One under the Sauber team. A deal that I think which will happen, it'll mainly commence in 2026, right? But I'm pretty sure the structure is Audi will increase its investment in Sauber every single year leading up to 2026, which would then lead to Audi having its own works car, which I think that's what I've heard. I think that's what's going to happen. It only makes sense. I don't see why Audi would enter Formula One with so much commitment yet not have full control over the F1 operations. But yeah, Audi are trying to join in 2006, and they found Sauber to do so. What are your initial thoughts to this bit of news in the world of Formula One?
Well, unsurprisingly, I mean, we kind of saw that Audi was, we'll say, coming into the Formula One world.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
they
was only
have
a matter
made
of time.
speculations before. Yeah, they have been making speculations. And honestly, I am a bit shocked that they chose a bit like Sauber. But then again, Sauber has been part of projects like has been joined with BMW. They joined with Alfa Romeo before. They've joined with other
Well,
racing
it's
teams
really
as well in the
Ferrari, not
past.
Alfa Romeo. Like, it's really
Well,
Ferrari.
well, well, yeah, Ferrari, but
Yeah.
what's it called? So a bit unsurprising that they chose Sauber, but um, basically looks like they're gonna basically buy over Sauber officially, and then with the engines, just gonna the car that we've been seeing on the demolition, holy shit, the display.
Demolition, fam. What the fuck?
The demolition.
Hope to God it doesn't happen.
Imagine. No, but
I mean, get
that we've been
Latifi to
seeing on the
drive that
display.
car, and then it'll be demolished.
Well, there will be a demolition for that, but it looks like that car is what we might be seeing. That gray, red, blackish color
That's
scheme.
only a
This looks
little
really
part.
clean.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be a really nice touch of color. I don't think we've ever seen, like, with the exception of like maybe Haas,
Yeah.
Mercedes, but like the gray, black, red theme. I think that's gonna be Audi's. The real four rings.
Yeah, we'll see.
On the circuit.
And it makes sense
But
that they chose Sauber because sorry to cut you off, but
That's all good.
their deal with Ferrari ends at the end of 2025, right? And when do the new regulations hit? The year after, 2026.
Yeah.
So it makes sense because Audi wants to get right involved with Formula One, right? And I think, like I said before, the main thing is that they're doing this now because it's a long-term project, right? I think Audi will try to develop engines and help and sponsor and provide financial support for Alfa Romeo right now, make them a higher midfield team, right? But the goal for
Yep.
Audi is to be a complete competitor in 2026 because they're going to be their own works engine and works team, I'm pretty sure, like a Mercedes, like a Ferrari. So we have no
Yep.
word on who's going to drive this car because, again, it's, 4 years from now, 3 years from now. A lot can change in 3 years, as we've seen the current driver market. So the Ferrari deal ends in 2025. And yeah, this is another a big question is, what does this mean for Porsche, right? Because Porsche and Audi are both sister brands under the same umbrella corporation, Volkswagen. There have been talks about Andretti coming into Formula One.
Yeah. Okay.
Advanced talks about this for a while
Yeah.
now.
Sure.
But
His advanced talks are probably
but he's come out saying that they're trying to be the 11th spot on the grid, or now 12, or no 11.
I mean, my guy's been saying that for like the past year. I want to see him in the thing already, because he's been saying that.
It takes time. I mean, look how long
Yeah.
Audi's been taking to do this. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
People are
true,
saying, oh,
true.
maybe Porsche could link up with supply for Andretti, but this I don't think this will happen because Andretti's thing in Formula One is to be the first like American top to bottom team, right? American engine provider, American facilities, American everything. Haas are an American team, but who are they powered by? Ferrari. Andretti would, I don't know, maybe for example, be powered by Ford. Probably won't happen for a little while, but
Oh God, I don't hope any car is ever powered by Ford. That's stupidity, honestly. If I ever see another Formula One car powered by Ford, I might just throw the TV out the
yeah,
window because that was so bad. Holy shit, that was like the worst thing to ever happen in Formula One. I'd rather have my car be powered by a fucking garbage can than a Ford. That's an insult to any Formula One
yeah.
car being supplied by Ford.
The thing is that
Like they should stick to making the piece of shit cars that they make already
Ford
instead of
found on
Formula One
road dead.
cars.
That's what it stands for.
Exactly, exactly.
But Andretti and Porsche already work together in Formula E, so that's already a strategic like start for Formula One. But
Alliance,
right,
strategic
but
alliance.
I think Porsche might enter under Williams. That's my guess. I think Williams might try to become their own team again and get rid of the Mercedes engine when their deal expires. I don't know exactly when that deal expires, but Porsche
Wait,
aren't.
wait. Say that again. Say
I
that
think
again.
Porsche and Williams are going to be the link up.
Yeah, I've heard something
That's
like
what I
that
think because
too.
Porsche aren't
Or
going.
or 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 Williams might be going under either Audi. I've
Yeah, I
heard
think
like
I think it's
talks
going to
about
be
Audi
Williams
too.
who's going to change. Would be the other engine supplier change, but Porsche
Yeah.
aren't going to go into a works team. They're only going to be an engine provider. So that's why I'm thinking. I think Williams would be a good spot for them because we've seen it like Williams underdeveloped engines in the past by Mercedes.
Hmm.
I think Porsche
That
would also
abomination.
want to provide some financial support to Williams because they're going to want to attract some people driving their engine, right? Their product. So
Yep.
some financial support could be an influx of better talent at Williams that could lead to the the Williams we all used to know and love, right? From the 90s, from the early 2000s, mid
Yeah.
2000s. So we'll see. But yeah, big
Yeah.
news.
Good
3 years
stuff.
is it seems like a very far time, but it goes like that. I mean, at the end of this season, it'll be 3 years since the COVID 2020 season, which is pretty crazy. So
Yeah.
it goes fast, man. So you never know. Things could change as well. Like Andretti could be confirmed in Formula One in a month. You never know what happens. So yeah, it's all looking good for Formula One. And yeah, that's the real biggest piece of news. We'll quickly touch on the Mexican Grand Prix before we get into a little segment or a little game we have planned. Uh, just give me some of your Mexican Grand Prix predictions. And did you see Perez's new
Ah,
helmet, by the way?
I did not. I did
It
not
looks really,
actually.
really cool. It's like a special helmet.
Let me see. I want to see. Perez helmet Mexican GP. Let me see. Unique helmet. What we got going here? Let.
Nice,
Oh.
right?
Oh. Mmm. That. Shit. Shit. It looks so good.
It's gonna.
Oh
You know
my
where it'll look even
god.
better? On the top step of the podium.
Ooh.
I think.
Wrapping the flag around him.
Yeah,
Mmm.
I think he's gonna win. I think it's. I
I
think it's
think
gonna.
Brandon's gonna be happy if he sees that.
He will. I think it's going to be Red Bull's mission to get him to win. I'll be honest. I think they could really repay, not repay, but Max has won. They won the constructors. I think now they should. Paris' race is upcoming. It would be right for Red Bull and their competitive. How competitive Red Bull are. It's a Red Bull thing to really fucking put all their chips on the table to get Paris to win his home race. Now that the
Yeah.
constructors and World Drivers Championship are wrapped up, so yeah. So that's
I
basically.
think that would be a super move from Red Bull if
Yeah.
they can, you know, manage to pull something off like that, which I think they can. I don't think they're going to get any trouble. I mean, let's be real. Um, nobody else is bringing any more upgrades
Right.
unless McLaren magically just becomes 3 times faster than Red Bull, which would be pretty funny to
Right.
see actually. But yeah, no, they're not gonna get any more competition, and it looks like they're basically wrapped up. Um, I don't really see them getting any troubles of whatsoever from anybody else at this point.
Yeah,
And
I agree.
yeah,
But yeah, there's not that much news in Formula One, and I don't want to bore you guys with Mexican Grand Prix predictions. So leave your predictions in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for our next video because we will be uh, having a little game where we're gonna guess F1 track layouts in a certain amount of time. You guys
I thought
could
we're doing that now. We're not doing that now.
read your phone, buddy. Um,
Ah,
but yeah, we're gonna stay tuned for that, and then yeah, hopefully you guys could score well on that as well as us. You could kind of challenge us. We're gonna have our score for all you guys to see, and leave your scores in the comment section down below in the next game. So we're gonna introduce that in the next episode. So just be on the lookout for that. But until then, catch you guys and peace out, everybody.